So 3 space.
No.
Alright folks, we're back. And it's time now for me to resume my original run of Jeopardy for the N64. This is game 9. And so far I've won $80,000. In just 8 games, I've won $80,000. Let's see if I can keep the lucky streak going. We'll do easy, average, and expert.
Welcome to your favorite game of answers and questions. You know who the contestants are, so let's go to work in the first round, the Jeopardy round, which has the 1 daily double. Categories are...
I'm going to deal with dolls, Travel USA, weights and measures, biblical people, vocabulary, the letter V in quotation marks, and finally, archaeology. So I try to add on to my $80,000. I'll start things off with archaeology for 100. The oldest paved road, built 4,600 years ago, was discovered recently near this Egyptian capital. What's Cairo?
You got it.
Archaeology 200.
Select again.
Archaeologists on this island discovered the ruins of a church probably built by Eric the Red's family. What is Greenland?
That's right.
Archaeology 300.
Select again.
Now in the British Museum, the Elgin marbles include a frieze by Phidias of this ancient temple. That ancient temple is the Parthenon.
Select again.
Archaeology 400. It took over 20 years to decipher this relic found by one of Napoleon's men in 1799. The Blarney Stone?
Sorry, wrong.
No.
Anyone else?
It's the Rosetta Stone.
Select again.
I'll close it out. In Virginia, Jamestown and this other colonial capital are the sites of ongoing excavations. What is Williamsburg?
Right. Select
Think
again.
biblical people for 100. Exodus chapter 7 verse 17 mentions that this brother of Moses was 3 years older. Joseph?
No, that's incorrect. Anyone else?
His brother is Aaron.
Select again.
Biblical people 200. His name in Hebrew means father of many nations. Who's Abraham?
You got it. Select
Biblical
again.
people 300. He's perhaps best remembered for his coat of many collars. Who is Joseph?
You got it.
Biblical people 300. Or 400. The first line of Daniel mentions this Babylonian king who came to Jerusalem and besieged it. I will say who is Nebuchadnezzar.
You got it.
Biblical people 500. The Virgin Mary's visit to this cousin is commonly referred to as the Visitation. Elizabeth?
Right. Make a selection.
Now it's dolls for 100. Ancient dolls carved from this tusk material have been found in Cyrenaica in what is now Libya. What is ivory?
Right.
Dolls 200.
Make a selection.
Kevin, the character he played in Home Alone, inspired a doll that not only talked, but screamed. Who is Macaulay Culkin?
You got it.
Dolls 300.
Select again.
A musical stage show called The Magical World of This Mattel Doll premiered at Epcot in 1993. Who's Barbie?
Right.
Dolls 400.
Select again.
These kids that were widely popular in the 1980s come with their own birth certificates. What are Cabbage Patch Kids?
You got it.
Dolls 500.
Select again.
These dolls based on Teutonic legend made a big comeback in the 1990s. And they're trolls.
Select again.
Okay, I'll take Travel USA for 100. You can visit the Kentucky Derby Museum at Louisville at this racetrack. What is Churchill Downs?
You got it.
Travel USA 200.
Select again.
This state's 306-foot-high granite tower in Bennington is one of the world's most tallest battle monuments. It's in Vermont.
Pick again.
Travel USA 300. This Colorado city just east of Pikes Peak is the site of the U.S. Olympic Training Center. Colorado Springs.
Pick again.
400. Travel USA. An Acadian village of 16 reconstructed buildings can be seen in Van Buren in this New England state. What is Maine?
That's a correct response.
Travel USA 500. Red Cloud, Nebraska holds an annual spring conference devoted to this author of old pioneers. Was Willa Cather?
That's a correct response. Select again.
Vocabulary 100. It's the proper term for an animal with a backbone. What is a vertebrate?
That's right.
200. Vocabulary.
Select again.
It's the popular term for the host of a music video show. It's a VJ.
You got it.
Vocabulary 300.
Select again. Answer the daily double.
Let's make it a true daily double. A female fox. What's a vixen?
That's a correct response.
Vocabulary 400.
Select again.
It's the common language of a country or locale. It's a vernacular.
Select again.
Let's close it out. It's a short drapery that can hang from the edge of a bed or table or across the top of a window. I'm looking for balance.
Select again.
Weights and measures 100. At the equator, 1 degree of this is equivalent to 659.17 miles. At the pole, 0 miles. What is latitude?
Sorry, wrong.
That is the other one. I said latitude!
No, that's not right. Anyone else?
It's longitude, the other one.
That's a correct response. Make a selection.
200. Number of teaspoons in a tablespoon. What is 3?
That's right.
300.
Make a selection.
This linear unit of 16.5 feet can also be called a pole. Got nothing on that one. A rod.
Make a selection.
400. The name of this weight system comes from a French term meaning goods of weight. It's a avoirdupois. Avoirdupois. Another last clip. In angular measure, 60 minutes equal one of these. What is a degree?
That's right. All right, it's time now for the Double Jeopardy round. Remember, we have 2 daily doubles in this round to play.
And I'm in the lead with $8,600. I'm not going to play with any money.
Categories are...
For Double Jeopardy, we're going to deal with music, war, 10-letter words, Psych 101, Actors on stage, and finally, London.
Make a selection.
A repeated behavior like fingernail biting or hair pulling, it may be hard to break. What is a habit?
That's right.
Psych 101 400. The name of this first insane asylum in England is a corruption of Bethlehem. Bedlam?
That's a correct response.
Bedlam, yeah.
Make a selection.
Music 200. His band played Auld Lang Syne at the Roosevelt on New Year's Eve from 1929, moving to the Waldorf in 1965. Who is Robert Burns?
Sorry. Anyone else?
Guy Lombardo?
That's right. Select again.
She's had several TV shows and her books include Widowhood and The Successful Woman. Dr. Joyce Brothers.
Select again.
The Third Seminole War erupted in this state in 1855. What is Florida?
Right.
War 400.
Make a selection.
He was forced to abdicate in 1815 near the end of the 100 Days. Who's Napoleon?
That's a correct response.
War 600.
Select again. Answer. Daily double.
Let's do 800. At the time of Plymouth's founding in America, Europe was beginning this semi-long war. What was the 100 Years' War? No? What was the... not the 100 Years' War. What was the... I'm not sure. The 30 Years' War.
Pick again.
Okay, War 800. In 32 BC, Octavian went to war against this man, his ex-brother-in-law. Mark Antony?
That's right. Make a selection.
The ashes of this father of psychoanalysis are housed in Golders Green Crematorium. Oh, Sigmund Freud.
Make a selection.
Psych 101 800. From Latin for lust, Freud thought it was the sex instinct. Jung didn't agree. We're looking for the libido. The libido.
Make a selection.
Music 400. The 12-bar type of this colorful African-American song style has 3 lines of 4 bars each. The blues.
Right. Make a selection.
This family of American doctors and psychiatrists established a clinic and a foundation in Topeka, Kansas. The Meningers?
You got it. Select again.
Toshiro Mayuzumi's Tone Pleromas 55 has parts for wind instruments and this musical carpenter's tool. What is a saw?
You got it.
Let's go back to War for 1000. In 1972, the U.S. mined Vietnamese ports on this Gulf. The Gulf of Hanoi.
Sorry, wrong. Anyone else?
The Gulf of Tonkin.
Make a selection.
Music 800. As a youngster, this third B composer played piano in sailors' taverns. Johann Brahms.
You got it. Make a selection.
This actor's last Broadway play, The Immoralist, led to a starring role in East of Eden. Who's James Dean?
You got it.
Actors on Stage 400.
Make a selection.
When this play opened on Broadway in 1980, Jane Seymour played the role of Mozart's wife, Constanze. What is Amadeus?
That's right.
Actors on Stage 600.
Select again.
In 1965, teenage Meryl Streep played Marion the Librarian in her high school's musical production of this musical. What is The Music Man?
That's a correct response.
Actors on Stage 800. Surprisingly, Marlon Brando wasn't nominated for a Tony for playing this role in A Streetcar Named Desire. Tony?
Gosh, that's wrong. Anyone else?
Stanley Kowalski.
Pick again.
Actors on Stage 1000. Jack Palance played the uncouth Caliban in a 1955 production of this Shakespeare play. Oh, The Tempest.
That's right. Make a selection.
It's the act of crowning a king or queen. What is a coronation?
That's a correct response.
10 letter words 400.
Make a selection.
It can be any tool used in medicine or any device that produces music. What is an instrument?
That's right.
10 letter words for 600.
Select again.
Reins and pommel horse are used in this sport. What is horseshoes? No? Don't know.
No, that's not right. Anyone else?
Gymnastics. 10 letter words, 800. In grammar, the present one ends in ing, while the past one usually ends in ed or en. What is a participle?
You got it.
10 letter words, 1000.
Again.
It's the act of taking another's ideas or writings and passing them off as one's own. What is plagiarism?
That's right. Select again.
London, 400. The tomb of the unknown warrior and shrine of Edward the Confessor are in this abbey. What is Westminster Abbey?
Right.
London, 600.
Select again.
This bridge, London's most spectacular, was built by Jones and Barry in 1894. The Tower Bridge.
Pick again.
800 London. You can ride down Rotten Row in this 340-acre central London park. What's Hyde Park?
Right.
London, 1000.
Select again.
The Golden Gallery of this cathedral was used as a fire lookout during the World War II Blitz. What is St. Paul's Cathedral?
That's a correct response.
The last clue is on mine. It's the other daily double.
Other daily double.
I'm just going to do 200. Balalikins and Appalachian dulcimers most commonly have this many strings. That's 10?
Sorry, wrong.
3.
All right, players, start thinking about your wagers for Final Jeopardy based on what you know about this category.
It is awards. I think I will take a gamble here and go $11,000. In the hopes I get it right. I can't be caught either way.
And your Final Jeopardy answer is...
In 1992, he received the Peabody Award for 25 years of beautiful days in the neighborhood. Who is Fred Rogers?
Let's see if our contestants were successful. What did you put down as your response? You got
It is indeed Fred Rogers.
You got it.
Everybody got it right.
You got it.
So I go up to $25,000 for a 9-game winnings total of $105,000.
Thank you for playing Jeopardy. Let's do it again real soon. Thanks, players. Good game. So long, everybody.
$105,000 in 9 games. How about that? see you all for that next video, everybody.
Let's do it again real soon.